4. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Niang out there with Horford, and it's White in at the point. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's White against New Orleans, who is really on his game. At the elbow, Horford. Over Embiid. The kick out to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Here's McCain. He's covered by Brown. And George gets it to go.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Niang. Tatum looking around. Fires from the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
To the middle, here's McCain. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Celtics with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Here's Maxey. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's McCain. That 3 off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 2. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Here's White. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Aston Niang. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And George, here we go. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81%. as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw good from George. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. To the wing on the left. McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 3. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers just way behind.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And, Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Brown drops them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Still scoreless. Here's the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. White finds Horford. Brown with it. Out to White. Screen by Niang. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the paint. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Very capable in catch and shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The 76ers third.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
He misses the free throw. Jackson, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the second free throw, good. Now, Maxey. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Oubre against Tatum. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Maxey. Offline with his 3. Boston trailing. Over in the corner, Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 9.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid, the pass to George. Back to Embiid. To the inside. And George gets it to go. George has got his second basket of the game.
PG-13, using that length inside.
At the elbow, Horford. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. He's got 8.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And how about third in the league in terms of second chance points? Just few teams have been better at crashing the offensive glass.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, GA. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. Here's Maxey. Outside, George. Drops in the layup for 2. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Maxey against White. Over Maxey. And again, it's Boston converting.
Boy, White continues to be aggressive looking at that mid-range shot, and I know why. He's got a nice touch from there.
White against Maxey. Oubre outside. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail. Jackson with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Oubre kicks to George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Boston shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Brown against Jackson. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 11.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
White against Maxey. High post and Embiid. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Inside. Brown finds Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jackson from long range. The shot will not fall. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And that one falls for White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jabari Walker comes in for George. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Oubre. Jackson against Brown. Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And it's Simons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Brown. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Free throw good, Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Simons missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Jackson. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Walker the pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Back to Walker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Simons. 26 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
To the inside. Here's Tillman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one at the line is good. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Jaylen Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Drummond. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Simons. He's all alone. Here's Pritchard. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
The 76ers trailed by 5. Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. And finds Maxey. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
First free throw is good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Embiid, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. Maxey hits them both.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here is Lowry. Tatum against Drummond. Tatum with it. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up. For Boston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's Philadelphia now. And a deep three from Lowry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Celtics leading by 4. They've got Lowry. Joel Embiid out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Hauser's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. And here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Keita, guarded by Embiid. Lock at 6. That's a 2 from Simons. Off the left rim and out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Celtics with the lead. Left side, Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Pass to Drummond. Embiid inside. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
The 76ers trail by 4. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And that game against Milwaukee, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
The first free throw is good.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Here's Pritchard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And they'll get another chance. They get it back.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Down low, Bryant. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Tatum. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Hauser. Fires for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jackson. Embiid with a screen on Simons. Another shot. Embiid, no good. For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Back to Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Jackson. And it's blocked. Here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Back to Tatum. Here's the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Back to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Here's McCain. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And Jackson is a vet. He's been in this league a long time and understands exactly when he should look to set others up.
George against Tatum. Horford with the screen on George. Pass to Horford. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. They grab their own miss. Outside, George. Back to Embiid. Lets the three fly. Great touch from three from Embiid.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
And a dunk by Horford.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. George passes to Grimes. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Reggie Jackson. The Celtics also changing it up. George Niang, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Brown in for Pritchard. White against Maxey. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Oubre. A terrific move by Tatum to score. Tatum's got 19 points.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Now, here's Maxey. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
What's up?
Free throw good, Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there. Fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Brown outside. Maxey grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 9. Shoots over Niang. Embiid, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 3. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Horford. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Shoots from the high post. And off the front, and in it goes. Maxey's got 7.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
On the wing, Brown. Covered by Oubre. From the stripe. A nice shot by Brown. 11 points in the game.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Here's McCain, covered by Simons. Embiid kicks it out to Maxey. Poke loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And guys, he is the whole package. Simons is a bucket.
Here's Oubre. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Pass to McCain. Oubre against Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
For Philadelphia, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Now here's White. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. For 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Pass to Drummond. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. The shot's good from Simons.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
White against Maxey. Over to the left wing. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The kick out to Simons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 1:11 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey with it. He's picked up by White. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Simons. Horford sets a screen for Simons. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we'll keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Boston Celtics.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. The Western Conference winner, Anthony Edwards.
How about the Ant-Man's tenacity of late? One of the most consistently productive guys in the league. No surprise he comes out with this award.
And incredibly talented, the former #1 overall pick. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Boston leading by 6. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with George Niang. And it's Horford in the center. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. And the 76ers with possession.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Oubre. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Big-time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Maxey's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. White the pass to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. And the rejection by Embiid. Maxey finds George, and it's denied. They retain possession. Stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Brown. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got 13.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
The 76ers trail by 8. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Maxey. Over White. And it's sent back by White. Tatum dishes to Brown. Shoots over Oubre. That doesn't go either for Brown. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You look at Tatum. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's McCain. He has 5. Now Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops. And 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And here is Horford. Outside Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Oubre. Maxey passes to George. And he gets it to go. George has got 12.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 25 points per, 19 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And White kicks to Niang. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Oubre. Tatum against Oubre. Fade away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Niang. With some arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Maxey against White. In the corner, it's Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid with a screen on White. Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him. And George kicks to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over White. The 76ers again can't hit it. Celtics leading by 6. Outside Tatum. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to McCain. Here's Maxey.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. White with it. 8 points for him. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Niang. It's good from long range. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. Now, here's Maxey. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 17 points for Tyrese Maxey. Celtics leading by 6. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Oubre. Celtics also with a sub. Simons, he's checked in for George Niang. Tatum passes to Brown. And here's White. Horford with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
It's stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
The 76ers trail by 8. Embiid with it. Inside, here's George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
George, no good on the free throw.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now Maxey after the missed three from Derek White. Embiid with a screen on Horford. And George kicks to Embiid. Off target with his three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Out to White. Back to Brown. The three from Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Paul George. And here's White. He's got 10. Outside, Horford. White against Maxey. White dishes to Horford. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown outside, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. To the inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George. Absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
One drops. He ties it up.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Outside, Simon wants to get it to Tatum and does. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Kate is checked in, and it's Tillman in for Tatum. Three on the clock. Shot from the inbound. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Maxey with it. He's picked up by White. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. There's the screen. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Tillman. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2. Here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics shooting the ball at 42%. Maxey against White. Outside, Simon. Looking to get back on track here. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. Maxey. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Now White, he's got 10. Brown outside. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Cada. Embiid with the steal and stolen by Simon. Here's Cada, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's McCain. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. White against Maxey. White looking around. Brown outside. And too long on the shot. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. For the lead. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Celtics trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brown outside. Here's Tillman. Back to Brown. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
White against Maxey. Pass to McCain. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Lowry out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
On the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers shooting in this game, 45%. Jackson finds Lowry. Now Embiid. To the wing right side. Here's Grimes. 4 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Embiid, no good. Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Wasted no time on that one. 11 points for Anthony Simons.
And anytime you get a fast break chance, you'll want to run. And Simons, a terrific finisher.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Drummond. Here's Embiid. Misses the baby hook. Boston leading by 3. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Simons surveying the D. Tatum with it. Jacks up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Grimes. Good. Nice job down low. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard, while recovering. Pass to Simons. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Outside Lowry. At the top of the key, Embiid. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Lowry against White. Lowry passes to Embiid. To tie it up. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And there's Simons on the assist by White. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Jackson. Up top, Embiid. Wide open shot is on the money.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lowry for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Simons. Back to Tatum. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Lowry. Jackson setting the pick here for Lowry.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston. And it's tied up with that one. Tatum with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to McCain. And stolen by Simons. Jumps up, and the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
And here's Lowry. Embiid with a screen on White. Lowry passes to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And he knocks down the first one.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
One shot.
Throw good, Simons. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's the screen. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Now Lowry. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Celtics. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Drummond. Inside, Tatum.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat you.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Outside Jackson. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Tatum passes to Simons. Here's Tillman. Pass to White. Rocket 6. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The 76ers trail by 8. Here's McCain. Embiid with a screen on Simon. Outside for Lowry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside White. Over Lowry. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson.
The experience Jackson provides this team is invaluable, really. I mean, he's somebody the younger teammates look up to and lean on for guidance.
First one falls for him.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Boston leading by 6. Now here's Brown. Here's Niang. Comes up empty down low.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Outside for George. Over Tatum. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The 76ers trail by 7. With the teardrop. Maxey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum, no good.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
George looking around. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Joel Embiid.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's White. Outside, Horford. Brown outside.
I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Free throw good from Brown.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And Brown drops them both. Here's McCain. Outside for George. It's good from long range. George has got 15 points in just the second half.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
And finished off by Brown.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Maxey. Embiid inside the line. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Brown. White with it. Six to shoot. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 4. And here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on White. In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. The strength of Embiid on display.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Tatum. Brown outside. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Horford against Maxey. Here's George. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tries from 16. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Now, here's Maxey. Oubre finds George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Maxey, no good. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 4. Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nothing like a wily vet, and Horford is certainly that. I mean, he knows exactly when and where to get his point.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Embiid from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. White against Oubre. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys have been playing good of late. You played well again tonight. Where do you think you are right now?
Well, we're in a good position now. You know, we won our last couple games, and hopefully we can keep carrying this momentum for the second half of the season.
One of the better teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.